So I haven't made a video in a very long time. This is kind of new to me at this point. I could actually say that. That's what she said. But the title of this video is not clickbait in any way, any form. About 2 months ago, your boy got robbed. This happened on the 14th of August 2025. That morning, I packed my Windows laptop, my charger, iPad, and other minor small tech that I think I would need for that day. I had a lot of things to do in school. I was in studio from like 11 a.m. up until 10 p.m. I was done by like 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. I think around 8 to 9 p.m. I think. So around the time I was done, it was raining, unfortunately. And going back home didn't seem possible at the time. So I decided to stay back just a little bit to see how far the rain actually goes or when it to stop so that I can just basically start getting back home. Generally, I don't like moving at night. If anyone who knows me knows that by 6, 7, I'm back home. Like I literally don't even stay outside until it's dark. Like I don't work with curfews. My parents don't need to tell me be back by this time. Once it's getting dark, I'm on my way back home, like literally. But the rain stayed, or the rain continued for another 2 hours. By 10, it was still falling. And I was like, at this point, this is getting late and I need to head back home as fast as possible. Me and some of my friends noticed this rain is not stopping anytime soon, except we do plan on sleeping in studio, which I did not want to. The best thing to do was just walk under the rain, which we did for most of us actually. This whole part is literally something, just replaying it in my head now just makes me sad a little bit, but I'm not looking for any pity, honestly. So I got home completely soaked in rain because it was like a 20 minutes trek back to my place. The first thing I noticed was my window. My window was widely open for some reason. I almost thought like, did I forget to close my window? Or, like at that point, I didn't even know what I was thinking. I was just like all over the place with my thoughts. And then I took out my key to open my door. I went to my door and the door was already opened. Like it was not like the key, but like, not like, how do I explain it? Not like the key could not even enter the door, but the door was already opened. Like I could literally see my room just by standing from outside. It literally felt like a dream, especially this thing has never happened to you. And this is like a first time thing. It doesn't feel real at first. I stood there looking at my door like it's open. Then it dawned on me. I quickly rushed inside. My table where I kept my MacBook, that's literally where I work. My MacBook was gone. My JBL Charge 6 speaker was gone. I quickly started to check every other place. I checked my drawer because the table had like a drawer. That's basically where I kept my Anker Prime power bank. Luckily, it's still here. The drawers were not touched. Although I felt like they were touched. Maybe the thieves didn't know what this was. It doesn't look like power bank, to be honest. If you're smart enough, it does. But this was not touched. My drawer basically was not touched, the one on the table. Then I had a separate drawer, like a 4-stack drawer. That one was actually opened. Like some of the drawers were open. So clearly they went through those drawers. And in one of the drawers, I think it's the first one, had all my camera gear in it. It had my camera, my lenses, every other camera gear thing I had was in that drawer, and none of them were touched. Now, my apartment is it's a uni apartment. It's just like a dorm kind of setting. But I was able to get 2 rooms, so just a room like this, and then there's a door to another. So in that other room, I had my solar inverter unit. I had a solar battery, and I had this 1 kilowatt hour solar inverter unit itself, the inverter itself. Both of them were missing. They picked up all these things, my JBL, my MacBook, my inverter's battery, my inverter itself, and just went with it. All of this happened when it was raining. So I'll just basically spare you guys the entire details of like what went down that night of me actually crying like a freaking woman. I'll just say it now. Nigerian police, pretty useless. I would not lie. Well, those guys are pretty useless, to be honest. I reported to one police station, which was close by. Till this day, I've not heard anything from them. To cut the whole story short, one thing I want to add is that Apple Find My is pretty useless, especially for the Mac. When your Mac is basically closed, it's basically useless to track. You can't track it. I've been trying to track this thing for like 2 months now, and it's still showing that there's no location. Compared to like the iPhones and the iPads, they're basically like always on, basically. I think for the iPhones, they do this thing where they say the iPhone is findable even when it's powered off. So the Mac basically doesn't have that, I think. I tried to put lost mode on. I kept saying lost mode will be activated when this laptop is connected to Wi-Fi. I was like, how? Is a thief supposed to actually, do you think a thief, a local thief in a country like Nigeria would take a laptop and actually try to connect it to internet? Do you think that's what he's trying to do? I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll try to show you. No location found MacBook Pro. And this whole experience was literally just a blessing in disguise, because like now I've learned, and at least not a lot was taken. I think if this camera was taken, I would have felt it a little bit more. Yeah, even the things that were taken, I think it's just one item that cost me a lot more than others. The laptop was the most expensive thing, basically. The other things I could literally just get it back. And luckily for me, I don't store anything on my laptop. I use Google Drive for basically everything. So I know I have not been able to retrieve any of the items. So what I ended up doing was actually getting replacements. I got replacement for only two things actually. The MacBook. Ended up getting another MacBook. The same spec, M1 Pro MacBook, but this time in space gray, because it was the one that was available at the time, and I was able to get the exact replica of my JBL Charge 6. Very solid speaker. I might make a review on this, but yeah. I really want to appreciate everyone who prayed for me, supported me with words, my brother for actually getting me a new laptop, those that I work for, supporting me financially as well. I do want to appreciate every one of you. And yeah, I guess we're back to making videos, and I will see you guys very soon. The next one. Yeah. Bye. Oh, what was that? I'm so lost. I haven't done this in a very long time, so I'm so freaking lost. But yeah, bye.